Most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm jacked.
I'm jacked to the tits!
Hi there guys, welcome back into another session on this lovely Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a brilliant start to the week as Bitcoin and crypto battle some lower price levels, don't they? Bitcoin starting to break down some mid to higher time frame levels. Can we find some positives in the order flow? Speaking of order flow, if you have been struggling with classic TA crystal ball levels, you need some order flow in your life. You're going to get that from the best data in the crypto market, which is the TRDR console. Grab a link from below, go and have a look on my Twitter feed. There's a link right there. Really, really good in-depth market analysis, risk reward, everything in there that you need to know. Real lot of effort put into this by myself and the team. Really in-depth course, and we've also got a private section on the Discord as well now, where I'll be posting more charts and helping anybody out when they need some help. All right, so go and check that out. Really good stuff in there. Right, so yesterday Bitcoin coming from some really nice bid now, to be honest. First time we've seen $1 billion aggregated bid on the books in a while, so nice to see it. We'll go and have a look at that in a little bit. Good morning. Solid bid on BTC and ETH and Sol, CB Pro and Binance. Defense at the 50k level. There's some large order blocks down at 50k on Bitcoin now. I think we're starting to maybe possibly, and I did say this last week, we're starting to see a bottoming pattern, I would say. Base out this week as we transfer from weak to strong hands. Have a great week. Let's go. What do we mean by that? Well, the Germans are unloading $1 billion clips into the market and selling our precious Bitcoin off. So let's take it off their hands. And yeah, if you've got capital to play with, don't be down about it. Take it off their hands. All right, guys. And some people that are certainly doing that. BlackRock buying, okay, BlackRock are buying again, so flow's starting to come in a little bit again, and even Grayscale, interestingly enough, a little bit less than what BlackRock are buying, but yeah, interesting that Grayscale are back in the market as well. So with that being said, I think there are some positives to look at despite the higher time frame slight breakdown. So let's just jump into TradingView first. Weekly chart, let's run through this quick then, shall we? I think we all know where we are. TradingView weekly chart, we're well below that weekly 21 now, which is our classic bull run indicator. Really smashed this breakdown. Weekly 21 just there, starting to curl over now, 60.5. So yeah, didn't really want to see that. Would have been nice to hold that level and run it back up. Remains to be seen what we get. Interesting, I've just got a fib time coming in, bit of a dubious fib time pull, but fib time pull nevertheless coming in next week on the weekly. Daily time frame coincides with that as well. So next week, daily and weekly fib times, always worth paying attention to. Okay, 79 days out from the BTC halving. Really broke down some 100 and 200 MAs here on the daily chart. So not nice to see. We are still in a range, I guess, on the daily time frame, but this kind of price structure doesn't look good at all, does it? We really need to start coming up and at least reclaiming like a 60k level, but ideally want to come up and reclaim the monthly open and value area low of this range, which is 62.5, okay? Then from there, we're just going to have to watch the order flow and see what we get. 4-hour chart on Big Boy Bitcoin looks very messy. Lower time frame fib time coming in on the 11th, which is Thursday. Okay, so one to keep an eye on, but just something to bear in mind. Higher time frame range broken down, so this is on lower time frames really not looking too good at the minute, but as I say, I think we do have some positives from the order flow and bid. Right, something to point out, 4 hour 58.5 order blocks Lower order blocks 53.5. That is really, really, really going to pin price action, okay? Unless someone comes in and market bids or sells and deviates that, it's really, really going to pin the price action for the coming 24 hours, I would say. So lower time frame, you really, really pinned here. It's real diddle in the middle price action, and we'll see that on the 1 hour time frame here. Very similar. We'll call it 58.5. 1 hour EMAs, pinning price as well all the way down. But yeah, similar to the 4 hour, you've got these 2 order blocks above. Okay, so I won't be trading this, certainly for me. I would want one of these order blocks to get hit, then I'll watch the order flow at the time if you're interested in day trades. One or the other. No trades while we diddle in the middle. Okay, ETH looking quite good. Down here, I think it's been well bid as well. Well, it's not looking good. It's been downonly.com and it's right back at this range lows here. Old range lows, old range highs, right back there. But it's had some strong bid from this order block here, the same as Bitcoin has. So yeah, actually not looking good. Not looking good at all, but it is getting bid now. So hopefully we can see some reversals. And ETH BTC's been strong. Okay, one to watch. Good old soy boy Solana. Absolute, didn't want to see this, mentioned that on last week's video, didn't want to see that rejection back from the trend there, so we've got another deviation down here. Really want to see this get back up on trend. I don't want to see another failure of this higher time frame trend level here. If you're unfamiliar with that, what we've been looking at, it's just this classic Livermore funnel that Sol has got going on. I still think Sol looks pretty good, but I don't want to see any more failures really, okay? I want to see it push back up, get on top of this POC, which coincides with the range and the golden pocket in the next couple of days, and then fly from there. Maybe some ETF news or something similar with Ethereum, isn't it? We'll probably do some Ethereum ETF news soon as people file and get ready for that launch. Your next narrative is probably going to be the Solana ETF, but we've got no dates or anything on when that can happen. Okay, guys. So with that being said, let's go and check some order flow in the beast that is the TRDR console. Right, jumping into the TRDR console once again then, guys, for the best order flow in the market. If you're unfamiliar with this platform, where the hell have you been? These guys have been around for a while. I would not be able to trade, invest, do anything in the crypto market without these guys and their platform. Okay, so jump in, get a free link from below, join the Telegram link below as well, and the Discord. We're always quite active in there. And of course, there's the Academy to look at as well. A couple of free Brits on here. Risk Ward from CoinKyle. DK's order book overlay. We've got some free stuff in the videos as well. Bennett's free videos here from way back when the guys first launched. My free videos there. And then the really, really, if you are struggling, the in-depth market analysis course, okay? Go and check it out. Right then, let's jump in. Just going to go to the multiverse at the minute, just to start you off. Okay, because what I want to just point out is this was basically, so we've got ETH just on the multiverse at the minute. We've got ETH top left, we've got Bitcoin here, Soy Boy here, and Doji, okay? Really, really, really testing these demand zone now all around on the assets. But what I have to say is that Asian Sunday night open, couple of hours into the Asian Sunday night open, the demand was absolutely brilliant on BTC and ETH. So if anyone was awake and trading those times and waiting for that opportunity, this was a mega absolute mega risk reward, especially there on ETH. Sol, really good, big fat deviation down to that 127 level again. And look at this on Bitcoin, absolutely mega bid, and this is Binance Spot as well, as you are tickling 750 to 800 million aggregated orders in the book. So let's go and have a look at that on Bitcoin. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the order flow then. We'll go to Spot first of all, yeah. Okay, so here we are. So we're hitting a demand zone now. You know, nowhere to shake it. As people have been selling into this demand zones, it's only going to build, okay? It's only going to build. We have deviated down lower than what I would have expected over the last 2 weeks, and I think a lot of traders out there could say that as well. It would have been nice to see those 60k levels hold. It wasn't to be. So any previous, and I'm talking last week or the last week and a half, any previous bullish divergences we were seeing, they've been obliterated, okay, and we need to build the recipe again. Something of note, really nice aggregated book depth, okay, hitting that 1 billion bid depth, okay, as we came right down and smashed into that 54k level, okay. So aggregated all exchanges, as you can see on the OBD widget here, book depth 1 billion. It's what you want to see. It's really what you want to see. It's a nice parameter and data point to look for any continued book depth on BTC, okay. So then another bounce here on the Asian Open on Sunday night, as mentioned. Similar, but a little bit less book depth as the US guys. Europeans not quite around at that time, 7 million, but still looking good. 700 million, should I say. Okay, so now rising up. We did hit a little bit of a sell diamond here, but we're pushing up. And as I say, you've got that, as we saw on the trading view chart, you've got these order blocks above and below. So classic tier order blocks, yes, but then you've actually got these offers above on BTC here at 59.4. And then you've got this demand zone lower. So right here, right now, you want to wait for a push one way or another to start reclaiming some levels, okay? Interesting to see Coinbase Pro, first time these guys have come in over the past 48 hours or so and really started to stack some bid. Last 2 weeks, Coinbase Pro were not bidding this zone whatsoever. Okay, the Binance chart continues to be really good. Binance futures I'm talking about, okay? Demand, supply, even lower time frame, really good. So hitting a little bit of supply here. Won't surprise me to see a rotation down. One thing I want to show you, volume, okay? So volume, these are perp cells here, okay? So I'm just going to go to the spot chart. Volume, if you do get another rotation down, we're just looking for that recipe to build again as retail traders start to short the lows. Hopefully that brings us some negative funding, as it's just doing now. You can just see on the green and red here, just hitting some negative funding. Its open interest has been absolutely nuked. LS ratio up as well. I'd like to see that come down. But if we do get another rotation down into this zone, look for the bullish divergences because they are building again, okay? Liquidity chart on the 4 hour. Starting to look really good now. Really coming down to that 1 billion, which is our lower bands as we see from previous areas. Okay, spot chart absolutely nuked. Open interest on the 4 hour absolutely nuked as well. So these are all positives for looking for risk on. Let me just show you the daily chart quickly. I'm not going to hover on this one for too long. But as we see, lower band liquidity nuke, you're looking at about 1 billion. Spot has already nuked. Open interest absolutely down here, back at levels we haven't seen since the 25k zone. Okay, so really pushing that lower band on this open interest RSI metric. Really nice to see that. I think we're looking at a little bit of risk on. Could take another week or so. We'll watch the order flow as we go. All right, guys, so just wanted to point that out. So yeah, despite the higher time frame, structure break, the 4 hour previous range structure break, weekly, I'd like it to reclaim some levels. Same on the daily chart. Daily chart could still recover a trend if we get some nice pushes up. Watch your order blocks, watch your top levels in here. If you're not in any position just now, just wait a little bit, wait a little bit, give it 24 hours even. If you're just day trading, go and find an altcoin to day trade with a little bit more edge in the market. Work with the top levels, work with the demand zones, and I think we could be looking at a little bit of risk on. Join us in the Discord live session half an hour after the US Open. I'll post a link for that in the Discord, and we'll review what goes on and we can foresee in the coming 24-48 hours. I think we could be in now for a coming good couple of weeks. Was expecting a bit of chop over the last 2 weeks or so since we risked off at 72k. Go look back at our live sessions and videos, how we're analysing that 72k zone with a hedge and a risk off. I was expecting a bit of boredom for the next couple of weeks. After that zone, we've actually hit some volatility, but now coming into some good demand. So I think we could be looking at some reversions soon, but could take another week or so, okay? Remembering those fib times. for next week. Join us in the Discord live. Hope everyone has a great week. Speak soon. Cheers.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?